Hey guys, how are you today, tonight? You guys are getting me again tonight. Um, Let me get my notification going because I wasn't planning on coming on. And so we're gonna let everybody know that I'm on. Yes, I am back. I am back. Let me get my glasses on so I can maybe see a little bit better of what's going on, y'all. I am back. I am actually going to be the caboose of my train, and I'm going to finish the project I worked on earlier today and hopefully give you guys a little bit more of closure to my project. Thank you so much. Um, we were gonna go see Vanessa at Indie Vintage Finds, and she ended up having a family emergency. So instead, you guys get me back again, which was fine because I was gonna come on after the train was over and try to, give you guys a finishing look at my project. And so Phyllis Coes is she's finishing up her project. She's gonna raid on over here, and so yes, we're filling in for Vanessa, but she's a great crafter and we'll catch her next time. So you guys, I was working on my project today and I showed you guys kind of if you caught it earlier, um PJ, you are fine. You did great on this show. Um I was showing you guys kind of my vision of what I was thinking because I ran out of time. I mean, we just don't have enough time to craft here, y'all. Okay, so I did do a little bit of work on my project and pretty much kept it close to what I showed you guys at the end of my show this morning. And so I'm going to share with you guys what I've done, and then we're going to continue from there. There's our raid. Welcome in, Phyllis, and all of your friends. Thank you so much for raiding into me. You guys, I'm Jen with Four Hearts ABCs. Thank you for being here. This is World Creativity Day, and I wrangled a bunch of creative friends here on Whatnot to bring you guys some live crafting throughout the day and some amazing projects and products. I am the caboose of the train today, so thank you guys so much for being here. I have already started my project because I was on earlier today. I'm going to continue from where I left off, and hopefully you guys caught earlier today. If not, you guys can catch me on YouTube and watch it on the playback. So, okay, I'm gonna angle you guys down so you guys can see what I've got going on. And hopefully I can get my camera to play nice. Let's see. Nope, not so far. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. So you guys, this is where I left off earlier. Um, so I kind of showed you guys where I was thinking about placing my items, and the placement has changed just a little bit. It's never the way exactly you set it up before. So um, I've got it all like glued down. I did use the liquid patina DIY. I use this as the glue, like a Mod Podge, um, to get most of the items down. The only thing I used hot glue for was the doily here because I wanted to give it a little bit more stability when I glued that down. So everything was, glued down and dried. And then what I did, you guys, I went and I took it to my, I took it over to my iron and I put a Teflon sheet over it and I ironed it flat as I could get it. And after I did that, we went over to the sewing machine, you guys. I stitched this on so that it stayed in place. I added some little decorative stitching here and there just to kind of give it a little something extra. And it also helps make sure that some of this is going to stay down. Okay, so that's where we're at so far. I kind of laid this all out for you guys last the last time we were together, and so there we are. This is our project so far. And hello Chris, how are you, my friend? Okay, so everything's glued down, everything's dry, everything's been sewn into place that I was gonna where I was gonna sew it. Now let's work on the next step. Okay. So I have this transfer that I bought off of Amazon in a patriotic transfer set. So I wanted to stick this. Originally, I thought I was going to put it up here, but like I said, everything kind of shifted a little bit from my original plan. So I did not whip stitch. I actually put it on my it would be really cute to do a whip stitch, but I actually put it on my sewing machine and just ran it through the sewing machine, my friend. So I'm going to stick this down here because this seemed like a really good placement for it. It is black, and this page here does have some black writing in it as well. So I think that's a good placement for it. You guys, of course, I lost my stick that this goes, that came with this. So instead, we're going to use a popsicle stick because why not? Our goal is just basically to get this transfer image down. Now, I have never used this transfer brand before, so we will see how this goes. But you just basically rub and lightly lift on a corner and say a little prayer. I mean, you know. So, I did just, you as long as you don't have like huge glue gobs, you can sew on your sewing machine with paper. Um, and so that's my preferred method. I do like the look of hand stitching, but I'm not really great at it, y'all. Like, I think it's just that I don't have the patience for it more than I'm not good at it, I guess. Um, so here we go, you guys. Oh my goodness. There's been so much goodness on this train today. We have a lot of really fantastic creators here on Whatnot. And I feel so blessed to call so many my friends. I'm glad that so many were able to take part in today. Um, okay, here we go. Here we go. I know, Chris. I agree. I think everyone did amazing. Um, and get down there. Um, I love seeing all the different projects and ideas out there, the way that different people use different methods on their products that they use. And I think that, mm, go stick down. Um, y'all, I don't know. This is kind of an interesting product. Get on there. It's like once you commit, you got to do it. Yes, and there was even painting baseballs today. I tell you though, I've seen that before and by somebody else. I don't even know who, but I didn't see him actually paint it. And I thought it would take a lot more like effort, Chris, and you made it look really effortless. I'm wondering if this is like not wanting to stick because of the glue that I used, or I don't even know. Y'all, heavens to Betsy. What in the what? Okay. Well, we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna make it look the best it can, and then we're just gonna call it distressed. If it don't stick down, we're just gonna call it distressed and walk away. Cause But I don't know. I would have to try one of the other transfers ah out of this pack and then decide if it is my what I have going on here or if it is the actual transfer itself. It's not perfect. It has some situations going on. But that's okay because I wanted this to look kind of rustic anyway, so it's all right. It's all right. We're just gonna roll with it, right? Okay. So as you can see, like, maybe we're missing part of the seven. We're missing part of the one. That's okay. We can make that work. We can make it work. If nothing else, I take a marker and I just kind of make it look like it was like it's there, right? Okay, so it's right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Crafting is not supposed to be perfect, y'all. If it's perfect, that means it's manufactured. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that just all the imperfections say that is right. Yeah. Um all the imperfections say that was handmade, right? Okay, so here's the stitching that I did, just a little closer up, like just regular old stitching. I mean, nothing real fancy, just some straight line stitching, just enough to kind of tack some things down and get it where I wanted it to go. Okay. So, let's see. What else was I going to do on this one? I don't think anything really. Okay, we're going to switch gears here. Here we go. Moving on. Get it out of the way. We're going to go on to these beauties. I think we left off here. I was going to, you guys, I was going to use um, little white pieces, and then I decided I kind of like the idea of um, using the little brown. So instead, we're going to use brown down here so they kind of subtly kind of blend in a little bit more. And then the bigger sides are going to be these white. And I did give them a light sanding because they were very shiny. And then now I'm going to distress them a little bit so they're not stark white. So we're going to do that. I'm letting my glue gun heat up real fast. Um, then I took a piece of, let me see, let me grab it. This is just regular old fabric that I tea stained, you guys. So I took a piece of that and I used um my grunge, and I grunged it up. Okay. So I distressed it with the grunge. That's what this side is. Okay. Is the grunge. Then I took another piece of just the tea stained, coffee stained fabric and I made it a little bit smaller. And then I stitched around and just kind of secured it on down. Okay. So that's what I have going on there. Now, I'm gonna take some. Whoop, get out of here. I'm gonna take some ink, just regular old, whatever ink. And I'm taking my stamps. I use these clickable stamps. I got them from Michaels, but I heard you can get them on Amazon as well. I got the clickable stamps. I have USA right here. And I'm just going to take this dark brown color. Yes, I love them too. I was so happy when I discovered them. And I'm just going to stamp USA right there. Ta-da! No, doesn't have to be anything perfect, just enough to give it a little something, right? A little something right there, USA. I found when I was looking at my drum top that like America and this is independence and like this. So I thought USA would be really fun to have on there as like a different element. Um, so that seemed like it fit really well. So now we have that one. Oh, thanks, Phyllis. I love the way it's turned out so far. Um, and I will be selling it on, I believe it's Saturday, is my next patriotic show. Um, so I'll be selling it on Saturday. While I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up here, y'all, I'm gonna show you guys what else I was working on. I know that Pam was doing a really fun project today and she made firecrackers. And I was like, I love that because I was working on firecrackers myself. So this is one, I have to finish this one. It's about half done and it just needs its white. And then I have a third that it is missing its red and white. And that's going to go together. It's going to be a really sweet bundle. We're going to bundle it together, and it's going to get a little tag that says boom. So, yeah, great minds, right? So that's going to say boom, super, super cute. And I think they turned out really good. They are wood. Yes. I took wooden dowels of different sizes and cut them down. So that's what I was working on earlier while you guys were all crafting and doing all the things. And I think my glue gun's close enough, y'all. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these wood pieces and I'm just gonna lay them down like so. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna take and I'm just gonna drop some hot glue right in there. And then take my stick, shove her on in. I know. Well, and the thing is somebody else was doing like just fabric. I think it was Becky was doing just fabric ones, and I love that. But I've done so much other fabric stuff that I was like, well, I want to use my fabric, but I don't want to do just fabric. So I was thinking on it and thought, oh, I'll just do some wood. I know how to do that. And so all right, so those two ends are glued. Now let's glue these two. Y'all, this glue gun is my absolute favorite, except for it needs more glue in it. Um, but I love this glue gun. It's Ryobi and it has like this little charger with the little carry thing and it's awesome. Okay. Right? The mini is awesome. I have the big one and I do like the big one, don't get me wrong, but it leaks everywhere and makes a mess. So I do prefer the little one. Um, but I got it because I was they get super super hot, right? Absolutely. They get super super hot and because they get so very hot, they glue themselves to things that you can't get a normal glue gun to glue to. So I love that. I love that about it. And okay, there we go, y'all. We've got our drumsticks glued together. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that on though, just in case. I'm gonna take my coffee podge here and we're gonna start just kind of getting this. Yes. You know, the big one though, the big one just leaks a lot. And I just have to put something underneath it all the time. So um as long as I remember to do that, it's all good. So hopefully these will stain up okay, you guys. I don't know though, because I sanded it and it still feels like it's too slick of a surface. If they don't, I'll just wash them off and maybe I'll paint them a different color. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, okay. There's that. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. You know how you're working with products that you don't normally use. And so we'll see how it goes. We will see. And okay, so everybody that was riding the train today, what was your favorite what was your favorite part of the train? Like what was it that you were like, "Oh my gosh, never thought of that. That's brilliant. I love that." Or never thought of that project, never knew about that product. What a fun thing to do today. I just love it. Okay. So these are basically going to go in an X form. I think I want them to be kind of off kilter, like they're not going to be 100%. Um, and I think what I need to do is take my twine. I'm just going to take a whole bunch out. It's easier to work with it that way. And here we go. I think I'm going to just do a like where you go around and then you tighten it, and then I don't know, you go and do it on a loop somewhere. Let's see. Does anybody else really know how to do this? I'm just winging it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it, y'all. Hello, y'all. Thank you guys for coming in. Welcome to the caboose of the okay, now I've got an X, which is good, but do I want an X or do I want I want a skinny X, y'all. Skinny X. Okay. There we go. We'll go like that. That should work. And then I'll tie it. This is World Creativity Day, and I am the caboose of the World Creativity Day train. Okay. Close enough, y'all. Close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? That's what I say. Okay. There we go. Just snip those off, and I will add some hot glue just slightly in there, just to kind of keep that all together, and that way nothing comes apart. And then it'll serve a second purpose, and it will make it where they do not separate, and make the wide X that I'm not really wanting, because I don't think it would look like drumsticks if it had the wide X. So, um, okay, now I'm going to take this USA tag, and I'm going to rest it right there on the middle. There we go. So that is that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Clean up my desk just a little bit. Oh my goodness. I love this coffee pod stuff, you guys, but it does make quite a mess um when you're using it. Okay. So now I want to stain a button or two, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to use these buttons in my project here. So these are little wooden buttons. I got them from Hobby Lobby, and let's just stain them up and get them to match the wood that we're using. Okay. And you guys, this coffee podge, because there's vanilla in it, it is cinnamon, instant coffee, vanilla, and instant coffee, vanilla, and cinnamon, instant coffee, vanilla, and water. Water is the main ingredient, y'all. Okay. Anyways, it's got that cinnamon in there, or the vanilla in there, and it makes it super sticky. So, which is good, because that means it sticks to items, but it kind of makes it a mess, y'all. So, okay. So while those are drying, I am going to work on the next step in our process here, and make sure my surface is good and clean, because I don't really want everything to be a mess. Let me change out my power source here on my glue gun. There we go. So we keep that nice and hot. Okay, so we are working on this beauty. This is the base of my drum, you guys. If you weren't on earlier today, when I was on showing off my project, this is I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I found this at a thrift store, and just decided that I loved it. I didn't know what it was, but I needed it, so I brought it home. And now I'm going to make it into a drum. And I took this, and I did, if you guys watched earlier today, you would have seen it as a little that little triangle piece that was part of this. I cut it off. Okay. Obviously, I cut that out. Okay. And then I stitched it together, guys. I stitched the two together. So now I have one piece. And I'm going to glue this to the front of my drum. I want this to um, sit at the top of my drum, and yep, right there. That's is that the center? Oh, I think I want to make. Ooh, where do I want to make the center? I think I want to make center right here. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get just the tiniest bit of hot glue right here, just so I can tack this down as the center and stick that in place. Okay. Then I want this edge over here to come all the way up over here and follow this edge here. So I'm going to pull that back, and we're going to do it real fast. Here we go. Like I said, this glue gun gets so hot that it's really nice because it will make anything stick. So there we go. So that's on there. And then I want to come on over and get this side to lay flat over here. Yep, I think that will work just fine. Pull that back. Make sure I'm in frame for y'all. This thing is like huge. Okay, and then we're just gonna tack this part down. There we go. Okay. A little extra glue there. Okay. So now that we have this kind of tacked down, we can go in and maybe cut little pleats here to make this lay flat. Okay, so that's gonna be the front of our drum. Isn't that so cute, you guys? Oh my gosh. I think it's adorable. I'm excited. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Now let's move this out of the way. Oh, I'm glad you love it. I think it's just turning out awesome. I'm really happy with it. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here's back to our original part of our design. So as you know, I kind of traced this inner part around with the pen earlier so that I kind of had an outline for when I was putting my design down, to make sure I kind of had a good idea of where I wanted the placement of everything. Now this piece actually goes underneath, and just kind of feeling for where it is. And if you're familiar with these hoops and stretching them, um, everything goes really taut, and then and you can pull and distress. Okay, so this is going to I think I'm going to put this actually at the bottom of the do I want it at the bottom or I want it at the top? Got to think about this, you know. Oh, I think I want it at the bottom. Okay, so you loosen up your mechanism here. That gives you room to maneuver these and stretch them. Okay, so you just go and you push it down over all your fabric. Okay, now you're going to flip it over and you're going to pull. Okay, you're going to hold it in place and you're going to pull all the way around. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to turn out so good. Okay, once you get it pretty tight, where'd it go? You're going to start to tighten your screw down. Okay, you don't want to completely go all the way though, because now I'm going to pull it tight even more. Okay, go all the way around, pulling it tight, because we want this drum to be very tight. We want it to look like a real drum. And I did add a lot of like fabric and paper and all kinds of things in here. So it's got a lot that it needs to try to tighten up. Okay, so we're gonna tighten it some more. Just kind of keep going along. Okay, let's see where we're at on that. So far, ooh, that's looking pretty good, you guys. What do you think? So far, so good. I'm really liking that. Okay, I want to kind of push down a little bit. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. I'm glad I came up with this idea because I was really, y'all, this is my train, and I was struggling trying to come up with what I wanted to create today. Um, so I'm glad I finally came up with this idea. And it's like everything that I was thinking of at first was like, oh, wait, I don't have this. Or, oh, wait, that probably won't be easy to do live, kind of a thing. Um, so I was struggling, but I'm so glad I came up with this. Okay. I think, I think we're there. I don't see any real loose parts. So I can tighten this. And what I'll probably do is have my husband come and like really give me a tightening on that because it hurts my fingers, y'all. Hurts my fingers. Okay, so there we go. Now, normally, if I was finishing up this project, and it was just going to be this, okay, I would go in and um, I would glue along the edge in here, okay, with some kind of glue that's going to stick to the wood and the fabric, okay? And you can either, I would cut it probably, a little bit shorter, and then I would tuck it and roll it over and into the back of this. The glue is going to secure it. Folding it over towards the back is also going to um, help maintain a nice clean look, right? But I'm not going to do that with this project because um, I need all this extra fabric, okay? I'm going to use all this extra fabric. I'm going to kind of tuck it in a little bit. Hello, how are you? You know what? Vix, I'll message you. I have a phone holder that I bought many, many years ago. And that's actually how I do it is through my phone holder. Um, okay. So this is the bottom. I have to keep that in mind. This is the top. I want to make sure I have my top placed with the top of my drum here. Okay. So my drum is bigger than my top. Okay. Ideally, I would have found a top that would have fit perfectly on top of the drum. But no, we didn't find that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the there we go. I'm going to use this extra fabric and I am going to use it to glue and tack this to the drum. Does that make sense, y'all? I hope it does. Okay, so let me see if this will stay nice enough to kind of give you guys an idea of, well, now I did it backwards. Okay, well, it's backwards, y'all. Here I thought I had it all understanding, but here I look, I put the front upside down. Okay, well, Okay, so imagine this is on this side. Good thing I didn't glue anything, right? Okay, so there's what the drum is really going to look like. What do you guys think? Is that just the cutest thing? I think that turned out totally awesome. Okay, so this can just lay on top, or it could be laid to the side down here. I think that turned out really awesome. I'm loving that. Um, isn't that cute? I love it. I'm so excited for it. Okay, I did think though that I wanted to add on one of these buttons. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. I do want to add on a button, but I want to do something on my button first. Okay, so I have these buttons that I made, and then I have the baker's twine, and I'm gonna go, um, well, that wasn't right. I'm gonna go in through the top and string that up, leave a little tail, okay? Eh, leave a little tail there. Then I'm gonna go right next door, not across like you normally would. I'm gonna go right next door and come back up from the bottom, I go into the top. Then I'm gonna go across. Okay. Well, maybe if I can get my fingers to work right. Then I'm gonna go across. And then I'm gonna go back next door so that when I'm done stitching, I have the two pieces on opposite sides of each other. Okay, let's move this slightly out of the way for a second. Okay, so then I can take my twine and I can tie it on top of my button. It looks like it's a finished button and it's easier um than actually threading it through and all the things, right? And it leaves less bulk on the bottom side. So then I'm going to just take and snip it off. I'm going to leave little ends. Okay. So that's how I like to do my buttons. And I'm just going to do the same thing on, my fingers will work on this side here. Um, get this button done up real fast. I'm just going to add the two buttons. I don't think it needs much more than that. Here we go. Crossed. And then next door. Yo, let go. Okay. Maybe. Guys, it's been a long day, but it's been an amazing day. An amazing, absolutely amazing day. Here we go. My kiddos are like just getting home from work, just getting home from school. My daughter had a game today, but it rained, so I'm kind of feeling like maybe her game will be cut short. And she might get to actually come home at a decent time to work her lamb that she's raising for FFA. And okay, put that to the side. Okay, so now I got two little buttons that have some red, white, and on there. Okay, so on this one, I want to put a little button, like the button is holding the USA sign onto the sticks. So I'm just going to glue that in place. And there we go. Just a little bit of color, nothing too crazy on that. Again, if I can't get these to stain up right, I may go on and paint those blue. Those might end up being a blue drumstick. And then on my drum here, I think I want to add just this little button right here on this little edge. Just right there. No rhyme, no reason, just a little something extra. So, you guys, this project will be available on Saturday at my on the raid train that I'm going to be on, and along with a lot of other creative items that I try to come up with. I hope that I'm able to do all the things I think I want to do. I'm going to turn this around so that it's actually facing the right way. Let's see, where's the middle? Right there's the middle. So hopefully, hopefully I get it right this time, y'all. So I would like to staple this, but I don't know um if I can staple it in place, if it will look all right, y'all, listen. Listen, Linda. Okay. I don't know if it will go through the sidewall or not. It probably will. It probably will. So this is probably going to be more of a glue job than a staple job. It wanted to fit in really nicely the first time. Why couldn't I have picked it the right way the first time, huh? Y'all? Huh? Okay. So, y'all, how are you? What's going on? What do you guys have for dinner? Did you ride the train the whole day? I have amazing items in my bin, if you did not know. Okay, look at that. Okay, I got it. I got it. Well, I had it. Okay. Yeah, it's going to need some glue. It's going to need all the things. Now, here's a question for you guys as you guys are looking at me struggle on the struggle bus. Okay. So, as we're sitting here on this, oh, BLTs, that sounds good. I think my family's having meatball sandwiches, which are not my favorite. So they're gonna make me some of my chicken sausages instead on the grill. So, okay, so this drum is gonna look like so. Okay, my question is to finish off this ruffled edge. I was thinking about um taking. Now I gotta find it. Where did I put it? Hmm. Hold on, please hold. Okay, taking this and like going along the edge of the drum with it. What do you guys think of that idea? I think that's kind of cute, but I'm also thinking that maybe I need something because there is going to be a little bit of a gap between um the top and the bass drum, right? So I'm thinking what I might end up doing is taking a wider piece and going all the way around and almost making like a ruffle that would be like you would do if you were having a pie crust. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to anyone else? Or am I totally crazy? Um, Another idea, something else I could do is I could take this and once I get it completely cinched down, I can glue it in place on the backside, glue it down, take out this pin, and move down these two pieces here so that I don't have this piece bumping out. That might be a good option, y'all. And then I can actually center it really, really well, and it won't have this little bit of a gap on one side more than the other. All the options and ideas, right? I mean, am I right? Okay. So, you guys, I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with me and all my friends today during this awesome train. Um, it really was a fantastic day. Fantastic day. Um, so I'm going to pin a couple of items that I have in the buy it now. And well, maybe I don't, well, maybe I don't have it in the buy it now. I don't have it in the buy it now. Okay, I'm going to pin this one and I'm going to talk to you about it. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some items into my buy it now section and talk to you about those. Okay, so y'all, I have pinned up there a bingo card. And what I am doing is I have a bingo show that I'm going it's on there for the end of this month, but I am going to be moving it to the middle of May. And So, well, what can I do here? Let me see. Oh, that's what I can do. Oh, figuring it out, figuring it out. I'm using my tablet and I don't usually use my iPad for this. Okay. Oh, look at that. Done it. That was awesome. Okay. So, okay. So, if you order and you buy a vintage bingo card, y'all, I will be sending you the bingo card in the mail. Okay. And it automatically puts you into the bingo game that I will be having during that bingo show. That bingo show will have 75 items that can be purchased. Each item will have a bingo number associated with it. And there'll be prizes for the people who get bingo, and people will so you're going to get the bingo card in the mail, and then you can also play bingo. You don't have to be present during the bingo show to be able to win bingo if your card is a winning card. If that makes sense, I hope it does. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I would love for you guys to um, grab a hold of that bingo card is if you guys are so inclined. And then I just posted or pinned up there a set of patriotic prints, you guys. I used one of them on the drum, and here is the other pages that come in this set. So you guys would be getting the 5x7 patriotic prints sent to you on lightweight cardstock, and you can use it for junk journaling. You can frame them. They're really fun and cool. So that is pinned right now if you're interested in those. And then let me pin this next item. There we go. So I also used a print on the project that I used today. I used the sheep with the hen or the chicken, and I used that on today's project. But here are the other ones, and they come as either two 5x7s, or you can pick three 4x6 prints. So here is the sheep with the crow. Then we have the turkeys. We have the barn and the windmill. There's the cow. Oh, I think there's two cows in here. Yeah, two cows. I double printed that one. Okay. We have the goose. And the goose has 1776 on there. So good. And there's the eagle. I also have just the sheep by itself. We have the mama duck and her ducklings. How cute is that? Everybody's on the farm. Everybody's on the farm. Okay. Then we also have the pig and her piglets. And lastly, we have the farmhouse in the field. So those are available, you guys, in my bin as well, that you can get your crafting done with those. Again, just you buy them and then you email me, or you send me a message here and whatnot, and let me know what it is you would like to get your hands on, and I will print them out and send them to you. So, you guys, I am working through some of my craft stash, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the items that I have available for creators. So, this one here is a whole retired card kit set. This is from a company called Close to My Heart. They actually have closed their doors. So this is available. It's the only one I have like it, but all the pieces are here. The stamp set, the card bases, the embellishments, the papers, and the instruction guide. So that's in there pinned right now. So And then let's see, what else do we have in here that I want to show you guys? Here we go. I'm going to pin this one for you. This one is another close to my heart kit. This one has some compliments, and then it has the paper pack with it. So very pretty, very spring colors, little like grandma core going on. We have like one of these says, um, collect moments, not things. Um, let's see, this one says one of a you're one of a kind. You can make cards, you can make scrapbook paper or scrapbook pages with these. Use them for mixed media. So much you can do with these. So this one is pinned, and I only have the one available of that. Let's see what's next on my list. Okay, this one, you guys, Easter just left. So this is like the perfect time to get your hands on this kit. And I gotta find it. It's here somewhere. This is Echo Park. So I have the paper pack for this, and then I also have the ephemera for this kit. And so this is it's Easter time Echo Park paper crafting kit. The paper pack comes with a sheet of stickers, and then the cardstock, and then you also will be getting the ephemera with this. So, oh, I guess if I pinned it, that would be good. There you go. Now that one is pinned. So if you guys want to get your hands on that one, it is pinned up there. I only have this one kit left. And like I said, with Easter just leaving, it is the perfect time to snag this one, get all those memories made. So super cute. Okay. The next item I have to share with you guys, another, um, this is Cartabella, which is also um, kind of like Echo Park. This is the Mix It Up kit, all about vintage sewing. It's got these pages here that, or this page here that looks like old recipe cards. There's a sticker pack that comes with it. So let me move that up a little bit closer, and you can kind of get a feel for what's in there. How super cute is this one? I only have this one left. So if you love it, you might want to snag it. This would be so cute to frame some of these and put them as kitchen signs, things like that, make tags out of them. So many cute things you could do with it. I love I just love the color and the retro vibes of this pack here. So I only have the one, you guys. So that is up and ready to go and find a new crafter to use it. Okay, here we go. We've got a close to my heart. Again, the company is no more. This is retired. This is a workshops your way. This is a scrapbooking kit. You can still make cards or use it for whatever you want. It does come with the stamp set, the embellishments. It comes with a sticker sheet. It comes with the paper in there. You're going to get the protector sheets in here and the how to guide that's going to walk you through how to do this whole kit. It is birthday themed, you guys. It's called Let's Party, and it is birthday themed. It has, let's see, um beautiful new beginnings on there. It has a spot for goals. Um, the magic, let's see, the magic of new beginnings, coming next. The best is yet to come. You could do this as, the beginning of anything you want, right? The beginning of anything you want, but you also could easily use this um, and use the paper to make, birthday cards, anything you want to do. So this kit is up and available. I only have the one. Okay, let's see. What else do I have for you guys? Oh my goodness. I used to really do a lot of scrapbooking and paper crafting, you guys. That is actually where my passion started, and I've just grown since then. But this kit right here, I actually made this kit myself. This is my creation. This is a 1 year scrapbooking and card kit. Okay, so you're going to get in this the instructions that I made. You're going to get enough to make the 12 double page layouts, a double page layout for each month of the year. And then you're going to get the stuff to make 12 cards, one card that you can give away every month of the year. Everything is in here. It's a beautiful kit. Even though it's not the beginning of the year anymore, your year that you scrapbook can start at any time. So this comes with everything you need. All the stamping has already been done. It's already in here for you. And so all you have to do is cut things out and just lay it all out and put it together. I only have one more of these kits left. I did a workshop when I had my storefront, and this was the workshop, and this is the only kit I have left of this one. Super great. Uses Echo Park in this. So there it is for you. And let's see, you guys. I'm just trying to go through and share with you guys all the things that I have that is creative and that you might love. Okay, here is another kit that I made. This is the It's Springtime kit. It is a double page scrapbooking kit. It's got the information in there. Everything's pre-cut. Everything is ready for you to just assemble and get put together. And so I have two of these available, you guys. So these are ready to go. Like I said, it's springtime right now. Just put it together and put your pictures on there, or gift it to somebody that you know that is a creative person and you know would just love to have a new project to work on. Okay, another kit that I made. This is the Let's Create kit, double page scrapbooking layout. It comes with the instruction guide, and everything is pre-cut and ready for you to just assemble it. Easy job on this one. You do have your stamping already pre-stamped for you. Um, and so, I mean, look at how cute this paper is, you guys. Isn't that just so stinking cute? Any kind of crafts you can put on this layout. I do have two of these available. So if you're interested in that, we have them available for you. Just snag them up, you guys. Just snag them up. Okay, so there we go, you guys. I love that I can bring you guys all this fun, amazing stuff. Feel free to stick around and bookmark my upcoming shows. Check back frequently. We are going to continue to just grow and grow um, in our crafting world and what we have available, what we can be providing. So definitely keep checking back to see what I do next. You guys, I'm loving the way my project turned out today. Happy. I know. I do too, my friend. Are you a creator yourself? Are you a seller on the show or on whatnot, or are you a customer exclusively? which would be perfectly fine either way. I'm just curious if you are a seller, you guys, and you are interested in joining these creative trains, just give me a private message, and I will put you on. Um, oh yes, 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 that's right, that's right. So just you guys, just message me. I'll put you in my on my list, and as spots open up, I will get those done. Well, Vix, I'm so glad. I'm glad you finished it. Yours was so cute. Um, and I love seeing all the new techniques. It's so much fun. And this was such a fun theme today. I'm glad there is such a thing as World Creativity Day, because it just gives us a reason to get together as a group and just show off what we like to do and that kind of thing. But I love the way mine turned out. I just got to do those little finishing touches. And like I said, it's going to be in Saturday's train. So you guys come on back and put your pre bids in and all the things, because this is going to be amazing. These might end up being blue. I'm just kind of looking at it. I don't know. I think these are going to end up being blue. Um, but you guys have been absolutely amazing. Um, so, you guys, we are going to be on Friday doing the Zero to Hero competition raid train. Definitely bookmark that. That's going to be amazing. Um, Okay, that's awesome, honey. I will put you on my list, and I will make sure to contact you when I have an opening, because we're always loving to just switch things up and have everybody have a shot at sharing their passions. I love that. Um, so, you guys, I appreciate you. I hope you guys end up having a fantastic night. Come back and see us on Friday. Come back and see me on Saturday. We're always doing something around here at Four Hearts ABCs. I appreciate you guys sticking with us on this train. And let's go see who we can raid. Let's see who's on, who's doing all the things today. I'll try to find someone crafty, y'all. I don't know who's on. Sometimes it's hard to find it in your category that you're trying to do, but let's see what we can do. Let's see. Does anybody know of anyone that is on? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Okay. We'll just pick someone. We'll pick someone that is kind of, let's see, holiday decor. Hmm. All right, let's do that. Let's go in and see some holiday decor, I think. Cuz I'm not really seeing. All right, y'all. Maybe they have 4th of July stuff. You never know. Let's go see them. Let's go see what they got going on. Talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.